Hey there, Toyyan. Hope you're doing well. This is Chris at North Main Motors. Wanted to do a quick walk around video for you here on our 2016 Impala. So here we go. I just took it through the wash here. We had some birds using it as target practice. So you'll forgive the drips here. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise. All right, I'm going to take you inside the car here real quickly. All right, a couple shots inside the car here. Close up on your door skin. That's your driver's seat. It is the power options. Doesn't look like there's any tears or anything along those lines. Center console. No check engine lights or anything like that on. Here's your passenger seat. Again, looks like it's in pretty good shape, not seeing any tears or anything like that in the leather. Get out here to the back. Door skin as well. Here's your interior. Just get another shot of the dashboard and everything. Let's see if I can get into the trunk. So there's your spare and everything. Does look like it comes with both your rubberized mats and the carpeted mats here. Okay, hopefully the camera angle is not too bad. Got my phone mounted up there in the headrest. I'm going to take you on a quick test drive since you're coming all this way. All right, here we go. The bit here in the corner of the screen is a magnetic license plate. There's the whole screen works. There we go. Tune's going there. AC's working nicely. It's not too terribly hot today, but it's warm enough. This thing's sitting out in the sun. Gets a little toasty. We'll just take you kind of a quick run around the block so you can get a feel for kind of what we're working with. I'll take you over a set of railroad tracks. You can kind of hear there's not any major squeaks or rattles or anything like that here in the vehicle. Like I said, you're coming a pretty long way for this vehicle. I want to make sure you know as much as you possibly can before you get here. And my camera shifted. There. Hopefully it's not bouncing around too much for you. Got construction. Alright. Try not to hit anybody. So yeah, going over the interior, not seeing any tears or anything like that in the leather. Right now the odometer is looking at 91,322 miles. Since I get up to the speed limit. Alright. Cruise control, where's the button? Set. Alright, cruise control works. No big shimmies or anything like that, and the steering wheel looks like it's going pretty straight. Now, something that I did notice here, and what's thrown a couple people off looking at vehicles like this, is your parking brake. So on these cars, your parking brake switch is actually right over here to the side of the steering wheel. It's not a pedal on the floor, and it's not anything here in the center console. So just kind of, one of the cool things about the vehicle, it's got an electronic parking brake. Check all our windows. Going up and down. Right Side mirrors working. Left side mirrors working. Okay. Wipers are good. Headlights are good. All right. Keep checking back to make sure that my camera hasn't shifted. I'm not staring at a computer screen or a phone screen and having to tilt your head or anything like that. All right, so here we go. Give her a little bit of gas. So 55. We're gonna go over a set of railroad tracks here. Hopefully it doesn't bounce my camera out. Okay, so that was a set of tracks, about 50 miles an hour. You do have USB connectivity back in here, a little bit of storage back in here as well, kind of one of the, I don't know, hidden deals that Chevy did with these. Put your sunglasses in there or whatever. You do have the dual climate control, so right now we've got them synced. So whatever I control over here, it's going to adjust over here as well. If, let's say, you want it to be nice and cool, and hang on a second. Okay, there we got it on auto. There we go. So if somebody over here wants it a little less cool, you know, they can adjust it independently, or just hit sync. Keep it nice and straight for everybody here. And we've got a semi-truck looking to load, so we're gonna hang out for just a minute. It does have factory OnStar equipment. Now the OnStar is a subscription-based deal, so you can get OnStar activated later on down the road, and I believe through OnStar, now right now it's just got a compass on here, but through OnStar they do offer navigation services if you don't feel like using your phone. Most people, honestly, once their subscription runs out, they just use, you know, Google Maps or something along those lines. But you can sync up your phone with Bluetooth to the stereo here. If you hit media, you've got your auxiliary input. We can pair a device. Well, this is apparently whoever had it before, his name was Wesley, and they had an iPhone. So you can pair up your equipment with the head unit here and be able to hear those directions if you're using Google Maps or Waze or something like that. Hear the directions through the speakers on the car. You can also, if you're streaming Pandora, Spotify, if you're listening to an audio book, anything along those lines, any media that you have on your phone, you can stream the audio for it through the speakers of the car. So I'm running out of things to talk about at this red light. You know, it seems honestly like a pretty solid vehicle. I'm not hearing any big squeaks, rattles, no big scratches or chips or dents or anything crazy like that. So I'm confident in selling you this vehicle. That you know, you'll get here and be pretty well pleased with it. So we're getting ready to head back to the lot. It's another couple hundred yards up the road here. We do have another set of railroad tracks that we're going to go over. This one's a little bit rougher than what the last one was, so I'll stop talking and turn off the radio so you can hear it as we go over. Alright, here we go. Nice and quiet. Took that at about 23 miles an hour. So honestly, it feels nice. I like it.